Hello and welcome to Eyewitness Report on Channels Television. As the year gradually winds down, photos of bad roads and traffic jam inundate our space. There is need for motorists and travelers to exercise caution this period. But for Lagosians, one gridlock that appears to have overstayed its welcome is the Apapa traffic. We'll bring you updates. Also on the program, the people of Kajola, Ibokwaro, Ibokolege and Mainland Park Estate take on IBDC over power outage in their communities. Stay with us. I am Chris Elems. This photo of the gridlock in Apapa is a sore reminder of the tough times that await Lagosians every morning who ply that route. It's been horrible as deadlines are missed and services not delivered. We visited for update. Apapa and Tinken Island ports in Lagos handle approximately 80% of cargo's transactions in the country. This, plus the numerous tank farms located in Apapa, account for the high influx of trucks to the area and the attendant pressure on infrastructure. Several challenges, including bad roads, lack of holding bays, and indiscriminate parking of trucks, have turned the route, which also leads to and fro the island, into a no-go area for many motorists, and those who still ply it do so at their own risk.
I trip within Lagos to Aguda, Ireland. Before, from Aguda, Detola to Ireland, to Apapa, just 10 minutes drive, or 7 minutes. But now, at times, very hectic. You spend up to an hour before you can even get to Apapa.
It's been a bad experience since the trucks are always parking here. In the morning, you're surprised that the go-slow starts as early as 5:30. You leave home early to get to your work, you get stuck right from stadium there, you get stuck. And it can be there throughout the day. Because of that, most of our customers now divert, passing the other route to their mainland offices. So it's been very bad. It's been affecting our business seriously.
Economically, the country is believed to lose more than 10 billion naira daily from this lockdown, as deadlines on deliverables are missed as a result of this gridlock. One of the numerous business owners in the axis gives us insight into how much toll this has taken on his operations.
The major problem is, one, unfortunately for us, we deal in perishable items, which is agricultural commodities. It has a time lag that it can stay in the containers. So if you load today, and it takes minimum of 5 to 6 days before it gets to the terminal, then it has started getting bad quality. Then when it gets to the terminal, because of the peculiar problem again, they may be there for another 5 or 6 days before they finally pick them, before vessel arrives. We have been missing so many several vessels. Transloading, short shipment has always been the order of the day. And eventually, when they get to the destination, they become very bad quality. I'm just paying a claim of about $14,000 on quality that got there damaged, that got to Barcelona damaged. I'm just paying this afternoon. So it has always been like that. We are losing so much money, we are losing so much time, and we are losing business. Because most of the people that are supposed to buy from us, because of this delay, they are canceling the contracts. Saying what? Because it is a chain. They also have to give you a contract, tie it to their own production, then tie it to the end user. And once one part of the chain is cut, the entire thing is rendered useless. So most of the time they have to look for cover-up from other countries, Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire. They are producing more than us in terms of these commodities. So before you know it, Nigeria now is number 7. We used to be number 4 in the production line. Now we are now number 7. So we are not relevant again.
In order to tackle the issue of indiscriminate parking, a task force is in place comprising of different security agencies, including the Navy, Federal Road Safety Corps, the Police, Last Man, Civil Defense Corps and the Army. But to some of the tanker drivers, they've become impediments and extortionists.
When we are called to the depot, then we go move out. On the process of move out, we meet hold up, then we have to join the queue. By the joining of queue, we are facing challenge from the security agency that Lagos State creates. That's the task force. They just take this thing as a business. If you didn't pay them money, they won't allow your motor to go in. So this is what we are facing the challenge. This is what caused the hold up.
The bad road contributes a lot, but the security agency, they're extorting the drivers, they're making things difficult. They will just create emergency hold up when there is nothing. They will make things so difficult and they don't allow people. They extort money from the drivers. Last time they beat up my driver. They break the side mirror. They don't even want to hear from you.
As for the sector commander of the Federal Road Safety Corps, it takes two to tango.
I beg to disagree. The issue of extortion is neither here nor there. In the first instance, what brought about the task force is because people are not obeying traffic rules and regulations. These people are just turning themselves into, it's just like exhibiting lawlessness. They will come and block all the roads without consideration to other road users. Now, the government is tolerating even this parking on the road simply because we have found out that generally we are handicapped with a lack of holding bays where you can really say these tankers and these trailers should move in. If you say somebody should not urinate here, you must provide him where he will urinate. If you don't provide where you urinate, when you are not there, he will urinate that place where you say do not urinate here. And that is what is happening in Apapa. Because of the lack of the holding bay, you now discover that these people are now parking on the road. This act of parking on those roads and on those bridges, it has its own consequence also, even on the bridge, the status of those bridges. Some of those bridges are giving way. You could notice that the Marine Bridge have been bad. They now go through Leventis underneath to come out again at the other end because the technical assessment on that bridge shows that the bridge is weakening already. Now, on our own part, if they say somebody is who is extorting who, the issue of extortion is a double-edged sword. If there is no giver, there is no taker. And I think it is just in an attempt to circumvent order, that's orderliness. That is even when some of them go to the extent of wanting to bribe some of these task force officials. Of course, without wanting to hold forth for anybody. Of course, among every 12, you will always have a Judas. But one thing is that all the agencies have a supervisor, and all of them are under the task force chairman. And any supervisor that gets any of the personnel being extorting or gets report of extortion from any of his personnel, then the person will be referred to task force chairman, who also is either he sends the person back to, that's what we agreed on as the heads of the security agencies. We just send the person back to the service he came from so that he will face the internal disciplinary measures for that service. For every agency, there is internal mechanisms for dealing with people who extort.